Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. So I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on the channel, all the subs. The channel's taken off. It's kind of crazy. And we've been so just busy as hell lately, trying to get ready for the car show and trying to get stuff done on this unibody truck. And we got a couple other little projects we got to do. Exciting news, I'll share that with you guys in the next couple days. Yesterday, I went and picked up Heidi's car and hung out with Paco all day, or most of the day. And, I'll put some video of his car, maybe tonight or tomorrow, of his cars that we were driving around and messing around with, his rat rods, hot rods, whatever you want to call them, vintage cars. But anyways, I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll show you what I got in the mail. So I can't thank you guys enough for all the packages and all the stuff that lately, there's so much stuff lately that's been showing up in the mail that it's kind of overwhelming. It's awesome. You guys are the best, man. Resto Rob, I'm glad you sent this because I actually just needed this. Our other one burned up in the shop fire. Resto Rob on YouTube, if you guys haven't checked him out, he's actually moving and he's been sending me just boxes and boxes of old cool car parts and stuff. And thanks, Resto Rob. Go check his channel out. And to one of my very good friends and goofball, Martin, thanks so much. Slow Shopping Customs. You and your wife are awesome people, man. And he sent me some hilarious, I'm not really sure if they're pajamas or if they're, something. He wanted me to wear these on camera and I was like, you're on crack. But it cracked me up. These are hilarious. Might have to do some welding videos in these. But he's a member of the RCS Roadster Club of Scandinavia. Go check his channel out, Slow Shopping Customs. Thanks, Martin. Appreciate it, brother. Nice socks, by the way. He made some 3D printed keychains. Really cool. And then I want to thank Bill Cameron. If you guys haven't checked his channel out on YouTube, Bill Cameron, Edge of Eternity. I was asking him about asking people what they use the other day, and he sent me there's an arbor in here, I can see it in the middle, and then some abrasive sanding cartridges. These are really cool. I've never had a chance to really use them too much, but now I need them for these doors. Oh, it didn't focus. For those doors over there. And then he also sent me a badass tripod, which is really cool. Thank you so much. But if you guys haven't had a chance to check out our other channels, go check them out, Iron Horse Garage and NZ Mopar Outlaw Customs. I'm gonna start sanding. I'm gonna try to get these things in primer today. I got the hood and doors and whatever, so that's what I'm working on. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm using Robert Lowe Maxi Fill, and the whole panels that were bad or real wavy or whatever that needed body work, I went ahead and just skimmed them. Got a really super thin light coat of Robert Lowe Maxi Fill on here, and then blocking them out, getting these doors ready for primer. I'm gonna flip these upside down, and then I got a couple little details I gotta clean up, and then pretty much wipe them down. Use wax and grease remover, and then
I think that's about it, really. And then I gotta after I use wax and grease remover, I'm gonna spray them with Monster Fill 500 Show Car Finish primer, and that's a high build primer, so I can start blocking this thing out, getting ready for paint.
And it looks like there's a lot of body filler on here, but I'm using 36 grit, so it's gonna knock it down. And this has hardly been sanded, and you can see how thin this stuff is. It's like thinner than a sheet of paper. And all that does is, so you don't have to use so much primer, that fills all the highs and lows, and then the scratch marks, you know, because I take a 36 grit die grinder and do the whole panel. And you want to wear gloves too, so you don't get handprints all over it and, you know, start getting flash rust and everything else. But I'll do the whole panel in 36 grit, and then I'll come back through and I'll coat the whole doors or all the panels on the truck or car. And then the next step is I start blocking it with 36 grit, and then kind of go down from there until you can block this thing down with the Durablocks. Until you get to where, you know, it's not really doing much, and you put your high build primer on here, start blocking it, and then I'll start using the Lucky Blocks, which are right there. That's one of our sponsors. And then I will use the Lucky Blocks on here afterwards, because I always have people ask me, you know, I thought you guys used the Lucky Blocks or whatever, and I keep repeating that in the videos, and they still ask the same questions. So, but anyways, I'm gonna keep blocking on these things, on these doors, try to get them ready for today, so I can get this thing in primer. And then I have a bunch of little details like this. When I flip these doors over, I want to get these in primer, you know, inside and out. And I got to blow the doors out too, because they're really dusty and whatever. Man, I got a really bad glare or something on my camera. Oh, I think I touched the lens with the dusty hands. Anyways. So the next thing I'm doing, I'm using Everglass, and this is just a short strand fiberglass body filler. This is the blue stuff that you see on the side of the hood here. And I'm using a DA just to knock it down, and then I'm not even gonna block it, because I'm gonna run body filler over the top of it when I get all this cut out of here, or ground out of here. And I just quickly put some over the top of the hood. There was a bunch of spots on the hood where somebody had brazed little tiny pinholes, and I cut all the brazing out as best I could, but the brazing, eventually that stuff, it has like a reaction with, you know, moisture or whatever. So it ends up, you know, coming out of the bodywork. But if you do it this way, where you run the short strand fiberglass over the top of that, you know, you won't have problems with it or whatever. But like I said, I cut most of it out and filled a bunch of holes. There was that Ford emblem like right here, and then there was some other holes with another emblem or a piece of chrome or whatever that was right here. I'm still grinding, or still, you know, sanding right here. But just using a DA, knocking it down and get it almost all the way off the panel. And then the next thing I'll do is I'll take auto body filler, the Robert Lowe Maxi Fill, and put over the top of that. And that's what I'm working on right now. Well, I've been blocking all morning, trying to get these doors perfect the way I want them, so that when I put primer on them, all I gotta do is block them a couple times, make them perfect. I'll probably prime these in the morning because it got really hot and I don't want to be priming right now, so I'll probably do that first thing in the morning. And then working on the back of the cab, trying to get that prepped and ready to go so I can prime it. And sanded that crap back off, put one more layer of that, what's that crap called? Everglass, whatever it's called. This stuff here. I put one more coat of that on there. And then, like I said, I'll sand it off in the morning. And then pretty much that'll be ready for body filler. But I'll probably flip these doors in the morning and then primer the backside first. I'm not sure yet, we'll see what happens. And then I have that fender over there that's ready. One's in primer and one needs to be primer, so I'll get that set up in the morning so I can get that primer. But I got a bunch of stuff to do, so I'm just gonna get on it. I'm gonna cut this video short and I'll probably see you guys on the next video, maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, later.